Hey guys, Wood here. Like a lot of you probably have, I've been playing the crap out of Smash Ultimate. And what I've noticed is that a lot of characters from Smash 4 that were a little more than jokes suddenly have enough good about them to be taken seriously. Ganondorf, Jigglypuff, and now, Mii Swordfighter. I've loved playing this character so much that he is now in fact my main. So to spread the word about what I think is one of the most buffed characters from Smash 4 to Ultimate, and as a lead up to the inevitable competitive analysis video on him, I'll be going through as many of the true combos and kill confirms Mii Swordfighter has as I can, and trust me, there's a lot. For the purposes of this video, you'll need to be using neutral B1, aka Gale Strike, and up B number 3, aka Hero's Spin. In my opinion, the optimal choices for Swordfighter anyway. Now let's get started. Now when we are talking about combos with Mii Swordfighter, most of your combo in confirm game will be revolving around these 8 moves. Down tilt, up tilt, down throw, neutral B1, landing neutral air, landing back air, landing up air, and finally landing forward air. These 8 moves will be the rock upon which all of your combos will be built, so let's go through and see what combos these moves can present to us. Starting with down tilt, this is your main low percent poking tool. It's pretty safe and very fast. It can lead into fair from 0 up until mid percents. You can also do down tilt into reverse aerial rush, or turnaround, back air for a bit of extra damage. But I'm warning you, the input is difficult and the window is tight. Down tilt starts losing its worth as a combo tool once the percents start to get higher, and you should be looking for other options at that point. One of those options can actually be up tilt. Now to be honest, as far as combos go, only reverse up tilt is worth talking about. Forward facing up tilt is a great move with a great sweeping hitbox, but it's too slow to get anything true with. If you turn it around, however, you have a couple options to choose from. At lower to mid percents, you have a simple up tilt to back air. This will likely never kill, but it's still good damage and back air always launches a favorable distance. At higher percents, if your execution is on point, you can actually land up tilt to up air for the kill. The window is extremely tight, likely lower than 20%, and even smaller with a lot of rage, but killing before 100% from an easy to land tilt is always nice. Down throw is almost always useful though. It's extremely fast, making it hard for the opponent to DI on reaction, and nets you a ton of combos for a long time. Down throw at 0 can lead into up air for a good amount of damage, and though the timing is tight at 0%, it gets easier as percents get higher, and is especially potent on platform stages where you can get even more damage off. This down throw to up air will continue to work until it eventually kills a little before 100%. That's right, Mii Swordfighter of all characters has a hoo-ha down throw up air kill confirm. Well, sort of confirm. If the opponent DIs away from Swordfighter after the down throw, you won't be able to connect an up air at kill percents. Still, if they choose no DI or DI towards you, the window to kill is vast, though slightly less so if you have a lot of rage. I've noticed it's harder to do out of an immediate dash grab, so either get a standing grab or wait to stop sliding before you initiate the throw. If the opponent's directional influence on down throw is good, don't worry, you can still get other options like down throw nair or especially down throw fair until mid percents. You can even do down throw up B if you really feel like sending a message at the ledge, and can lead into kills at absurd percents if you don't mind risking your own stock. Okay, moving on from throws to projectiles, we have what is probably Mii Swordfighter's most buffed move, neutral B1, aka Gale Strike. This move shoots a tornado that, when it hits, will launch the opponent upwards with, get this, set knockback. Basically, it's a projectile down throw that will always launch the opponent a set distance no matter what. Now, this projectile has 3 different hitboxes that get weaker the farther away it hits, and you want to try to land it on its latest possible frames, as this will give you the most time to follow up. When you land it, you can basically hit the opponent with whatever move you want, but the 2 main ones you will want to use that will net you the most consistent kills are up air and up B. Tornado to up air starts killing around 80 to 90% without rage depending on the character, and is the better choice for consistent kill power, as the vertical launch angle will ensure that it will always kill at a certain percent no matter where you are on the stage. Up B is your choice for killing off the side, especially at the edge. It may do less damage, but it kills off the side at absurd percentages. Its bigger multi-hit hitboxes also means you don't have to be as precise when landing it, and it will sometimes catch directional air dodges and put them right back into the killing blow if you miss the timing by a bit. Not only can you B-reverse it to send them the opposite way if your back is at the ledge, but you can also drift pretty far forward with it, dragging the opponent closer to the blast zone and getting some ridiculously early suicide kills off the side. The best part is, because Neutral B has sec knockback, this confirm will work on most characters at any percent no matter what. It's good for damage, it's good for killing, and it's a staple of what makes Mii Swordfighter so much better in this game. I will warn, however, that Gale Slash doesn't work as well on super light and super floaty characters like Pichu and Jigglypuff, who will both be launched too high to confirm anything. Now then, gushing over, we can get into the landing aerial section, starting with landing Nair. Landing Nair is one of Mii Swordfighter's best landing options, but it can also be used as a mild combo starter. Landing Nair to F-tilt works at very low percents, and landing Nair to dash attack works up until about mid percents, while netting you a lot of stage control. But the best combos come from when your opponent doesn't tech a landing Nair. Since Swordfighter's jab now locks, if your opponent misses a tech, a quick jab out of run will freeze the opponent just enough to get another big move or a minor combo off, and can kill if you get lucky with positioning. Speaking of jab locks, these can also be initiated with a landing Bear. The window is a lot smaller, but it does do more damage and could lead to potentially more devastating combos. Landing Bear also has a few low percent setups into F-tilt and dash attack similar to Nair, but again does way more damage with a much smaller window. Landing up air is a curious case because while it brings a ton of new setups to the table all with huge windows of execution, it isn't the easiest move to land. Basically, to get the really juicy setups, you have to fast fall directly on top of somebody with the soft late hit of up air. It's really finicky to do, but once you land it successfully, you have a number of options to choose from. Landing up air into back air, landing up air into another up air, landing up air into up B. They all work, they all kill, and they are all very consistent once you actually land that initial hit. Still, I'd advise against it, as it's a bit impractical to warrant fishing for in a real match when neutral B or down throw accomplish the same thing more or less. Landing fair, however, is definitely worth fishing for. This extremely safe move has sec knockback on its multi-hits, meaning if you land with fair 1 or 2, the opponent will be popped up at the same height no matter what the percent. This move alone opens the door to several combo and kill confirm options, so let's go through them all. Landing fair to up tilt is by far the easiest one to land of all the landing fair setups. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but lets you land an up tilt, which as we discussed earlier is pretty good positioning wise. It does eventually kill at higher percents, so it's definitely one to use on some of the lighter opponents. In a similar vein, we have landing fair to up smash. This setup gives you raw power over up tilt for the chance of a harder punish if you mess up. Still, it kills around 100% with no rage, and the multi-hits of up smash could catch escape attempts. Landing fair to F-tilt is self-explanatory. F-tilt is a decent kill move and nets you good stage control. This is almost as consistent as the up-tilt setup, but trades vertical advantage for more kill power. Landing forward air to dash attack is very similar in this regard. Dash attack does less damage, but has more base knockback than F-tilt, meaning it launches further away and kills earlier with rage, while netting you more stage control. This one is less consistent, however, as you need to hit the tip of forward air, or the dash attack will overshoot and miss your opponent. Landing fair to up B is where things get crazy. Whether you use the aerial version or the grounded one is down to preference and matchup. The grounded up B variant kills pretty early and works better on fast fallers. It's a lot easier of an input to pull off than the aerial variant, and is a lot less risky, as you'll still be on the ground and you'll still have other hitboxes out if you miss the initial one. The aerial version of landing fair to up B is your do or die option. The floatier the opponent, the better, as this input is a nightmare to get down, requiring almost frame-perfect buffering and spacing. But when you do get it down, you have an extremely strong kill confirm that drags the opponent to the edge and kills way before 100%, all from a simple landing forward air. And I think that's a good note to end on. Thanks for tuning into this video, guys. I know Mii Swordfighter isn't the most popular or beloved character in the Ultimate roster, but with all these combos I've been labbing out and playing him more and more, he seems to be one of the sleeping monsters of the meta, and I just wanted to bring more attention to him. If you have any combos you've seen or labbed with Mii Swordfighter, maybe even using a different special move, let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure it gets seen. Make sure to share this video around and spread the word of this hidden boss of a character. And if you'd like to directly support the channel, I suggest visiting our Patreon page to get some cool perks for your generosity. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.